Okay, good evening everyone, my name is Blade and welcome to this early access sneak peek look at Guardians of Orion, otherwise known as GOO, is in early access. We're just going to take a quick look. According to its Steam page, it is a hyper-adrenaline sci-fi shooter featuring dinosaurs and robots, focused on accessibility, over-the-top gameplay, power-ups, 4-player survival, co-op multiplayer, destruction, gibs, gore and more. Most of that is actually pretty true. Since getting the early access, they are actually updating this pretty regularly with quite a lot. I mean, when I first started on here, there was only probably 3 actual of the Guardians that you could pick from, 3 playable characters, and now there's at least like 6 or 7. There's numerous maps. There's like a power-up skill tree. There's all sorts of things. Anyway, let's have a quick look at the game itself. Apologies for the music in the background. I had a bit of a technical issue recording the footage in the background here, which meant that there's no audio from the gameplay. Brilliant, but it is quite good. The noises, the dinosaurs and stuff are pretty good. So let's have a quick look at the settings. Pretty good considering this is early access. Got quite a lot of choices. Obviously your resolution, VSync disabled obviously, everything else on pretty high. Audio's pretty simple, but you got sliders for all the stuff, which is pretty good. Controller, you can remap all the keys for your controller, which is awesome. Same goes for your keyboard. You can remap any of the buttons at all to how you like them. And gameplay options pretty basic, whether you have your tutorials on, go on, whatever, that sort of thing. Right, so what is there to do? Well, generally speaking, it's a 4-player co-op. So you and your friends get together, and it's a wave-based game. I'm sure you guys will have heard of these sort of things before. Obviously, each wave gets harder and harder until you get to the last one, which is generally a boss like the T-Rex at the minute. And yeah, so you have different classes as well. You've got the support class, which is the one that I play as mostly. You have assault, recon, and then there's a few new ones that I've not actually got to use yet. But they all have different primary weapons, secondary weapons, grenades, and each one has a ability. So for example, my support character has a heal bubble that you can place down on the ground. I believe it's once per round, once per wave rather. And then if you're stood in there, then you obviously get healed up. Let's jump into a game and we'll show you what it's like. Okay, so you join us just before Wave 9 starts on this one. This is the survival game mode. Basically, you've got to protect this harvester. It's harvesting the whatever sort of goodness those gems are giving off. So it's kind of a top-down shooter. There is an option to go into like a just behind-the-shoulder third-person more view. But I'm not too keen on that, to be honest. I prefer to keep it like this for the moment. They are meant to be adding a first-person view into it, and also adding vehicles. So as you can see, it's pretty simple gameplay. Best played probably with a gamepad. Works perfectly fine with a mouse though, keyboard. But yeah, it's a twin-stick shooter. It's pretty good. So we've got absolute shitload of raptors and whatever coming at us here. And what the dinosaurs will start to do, there's a Triceratops as well. Yeah, what the dinosaurs will have to try and do, once they've obviously finished messing about with us, is they'll start attacking. You can see in the map they are actually attacking the harvester. And when that health drops down to 0, that's when bad things happen. You do have a way of repairing it, so that's all dinosaurs killed. So yeah, you get your regen gun out and you fix it up, ready to go. Then hopefully someone will give me a fix as well. do quite like the effect on the screen there when you getting low on health and whatever, the screen starts cracking a bit. There we go, it's gone now because I'm being held up. So each person has a different ability. As you can see, that guy, I think that's the assault class, he's got a jetpack, so he can kind of burst around and get up on higher places and whatever. So now he's up on that ledge. There's pickups as well, like that fire gem that I just picked up. Not really sure what that does, or the small dinosaur bone that I've got, but you can get ones that give you buffs during the actual game, like extra damage and whatever. So right, this is wave 10. This is pretty much near the end of your survival game. So you've got a big stegosaurus type thing there. You've got a big cougar sort of thing, I believe it is, and there's also robots as well. The flying dinosaurs can be some of the hardest. Oh shit, we've got another cougar coming here. Stick down my heel bubble. I don't know if it's going to do not good. Yeah, get out of it, I think. That's a blink, it's called, where you can skip yourself forward a few feet in one direction every now and again. I'm really not looking good, but that is wave 10 over. Thank fuck for that. The harvest didn't take a lot of damage, but yep, my shields are regenning now. I think the next wave is the last one, which I believe is the T-Rex boss. I have to admit, this is quite good. Yeah, this is the wild T-Rex, and for some reason I'm staring at the ground. I'm not really sure how that happened, but I've got no way of correcting it. But it didn't stop you actually shooting, so it's not too much of an issue. Need to get my shotgun back out now. There we go. And there is the T-Rex. He can chuck rocks at you as well as obviously snapping at you, the big bastard. Get out of my way. Yeah, this is pretty good fun. I've not met any dickheads on here when I've been playing, but it is more fun to play with your friends, obviously, especially if you're talking on TeamSpeak or Skype or whatever. You can have quite a good laugh while you're doing it. Oh, that's one of our guys is down. The T-Rex is nearly dead though. I'm trying to stand myself back up. I look like an absolute fucking idiot. Where's he gone? There he is. Right, shoot the bastard. Oh, he's bit me. And he's down. T-Rex is dead. Yeah, so anyway, like I was saying, guys, they are updating this quite a lot. So, you know, a lot of early access I know is absolute garbage. The games aren't playable, you know, when they're actually put up on early access, and the devs never end up finishing the games. Whereas this looks as though they've got a good team and they're working on a very good development cycle. So I would definitely recommend this if you've got a couple of friends who want to get involved as well. But we do have 2 keys that we're going to give away, and if you go over to my Twitter, that's twitter.com/Blade Gaming. That is with a Y, Blade. If you look on my top posted tweet regarding the giveaway, all you need to do is retweet it, and you'll be entered into the draw, which will be drawn at the end of this month, at the end of February, by which time there could be a lot more content in there, and it'll be a lot better game. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Give us a like if you enjoyed it. If you didn't, give us a dislike. Don't bother me. Anyway, until next time, take care. I'll see you later.